And on to Unit 4.2.4, which is our order of operations unit. Now, in order to understand order of operations, I know most of the time we've either been taught by the following acronyms, which is either PEDMAS or BEDMAS. The only difference in the two being that one, the PEDMAS stands for parentheses, which is another name for brackets, and the other one simply is brackets. So if you were wondering what the difference between the two was, it's just the name of the brackets. I tend to lean towards BEDMAS myself, but some of you may be more familiar with PEDMAS. We're going to take a look at the following equation. The first thing we're going to want to look at, and of course following our BEDMAS, is our brackets. So here we go. We see our brackets are here, and I'll underline them in red. So this is the first mathematical operation that we need to do in order to solve this correctly. So I'm going to rewrite this equation, having added 4.75 to 1.2. So now we can see I've rewritten the equation with 4.75 added to 1.2, and you can see that written in red. The next thing we're going to look for in our BEDMAS is exponents. So seeing no exponents in this, we're going to move on to division and multiplication. And it's very important that when we do our division and multiplication, that we do it left to right as it appears in the equation. So our first division or multiplication that we come across is 12.375 divided by 5.95. Now the quotient of this is going to come out to 2.08, and I'll write this in green so we can see. So the quotient of these two numbers, and we'll simply rewrite our equation one more time. Rewriting the equation over and over again as we simplify it helps us stay on track and can make sure that we're following the same order for our BEDMAS. Again, we see some multiplication in here, and I'll underline that in red. We're going left to right. So this is the operation we're going to do next. So again, we'll rewrite our equation. Okay, so now looking at what we have left to solve in this equation, there is no more multiplication or division, so we are on to the addition and subtraction. Again, we're going to complete that as it appears, left to right. So the first one we're going to tackle is 2.08 plus 0.49, and we'll rewrite our equation again. So now we can see we have one operation left, it's subtraction, and we will do 2.57 subtract 1.84, and we will end up with an answer of 0.73. So if we followed our BEDMAS correctly and moved through the equation correctly, we will come up with the correct answer.